Hello everybody, welcome back to Midlife Gaming. And as you can see, we are looking at green science. Look at that. We've got green science being built. I won't go into how I built it. It was a painful process. But suffice to say that we have a base being built here with all the green research in it. It's somewhere over here now. Can't remember exactly where it is. There we go. So it's actually being built just there. We have gravitational lenses and everything else being built. We've got the warpers being built now with the green science because they're more effective. You can build one green science turns into 8 of those. And then these lenses get built. The thing we are struggling with at the moment is hydrogen. Never thought we'd say that. We had absolute tons of it. Now we've got not enough. So we are going to need more hydrogen. However, to do that, we need to get some other bits and pieces. But also, I want to unlock some science, and the one I want to unlock is this one. Photon spotlight mining. So we can build these. The problem with these is we need these little grating crystals, these purple things. And we need to go find them. I know where there are some, but let's get that researched first. And as you can see, it takes no time to research at the moment with this huge setup that we got here. Probably should turn all these into fast belts, but yeah, we'll let that go later on. So, we'll queue up a couple of other bits as well, because the other thing we want, obviously, is this. And then we want this. And what was the other things we want? Energy circuit, yes. Yes. Drive engines, yes. Energy shields, yes. Excellent. Right, so we'll get those all queued up. Now, what we were looking at to where to go, and I have to apologise for my voice. I have a slight chesty cough at the moment, but I'm all good otherwise. Not stopping me. So, there we go. That was quick. Now I need to go and get the stuff for it. So this is the planet we built. We've got some fire ice coming in from there as well, which is doing our graphene. And we are also getting hydrogen from that, but just not enough. We need a lot more. Thing is, we're building up too much graphene now. Typical. Right, so one of these planets has these crystals we want. There we go. That. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. Right, so we've got another upgrade there. This is the planet we were looking at. And the reason being it's got the grating crystals, kimberlite and fire ice. Lots of that is very useful for us. It's got coal, it's got no ocean, loads of constructible area, and we've got loads of wind turbines. So this is our planet that we're going to go for. So we're going to set ourselves a mission to get there. The only thing is, the hive is fairly large here. So that's going to be a challenge. But we're not too worried about that, because we've got a blueprint now. Every time we get to a new planet, we have this new blueprint. And it's essentially a planet base that goes around the top and does lots of other bits and pieces. But we'll look at that once we get there. So, we've got ourselves an inventory full of stuff. We don't have a fully charged engine, which is concerning. Oh, I built these as well. So, now we can put these down. We have a much better coverage for power. So, once these are down, much easier. I just built a few of them, just as a spare, just in case. Might need them. Right, so I think we probably want to get some power before we go, don't we? So let's build a couple of these. There we go, that's as close as, damn it. We'll go with that. Okay, right, let's get out of here.
Cruise mode.
We should have everything we need on us to go and start ourselves a new colony over here. If not, we have an easy way back. Not too far. Right then. Let's make like Captain Picard and engage.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Excellent. Where do we get to? Right, that's the single planet. There's the hive. It's huge. That's fine. That's where we want to go, right there. There we go. Another upgrade for our fuel chamber. That's all nice. Plenty of these in here. We've got spares as well, just in case. We always take spares wherever we go now, just in case. You never want to be stuck, warped away from your planet and not being able to warp home. I think it's a long trip back, or a lot of research, or a lot of building to get you back to warping again. Okay, whereabouts are we there? Let's get to the top of this planet here.
Cruise ended.
Ooh, okay, that was close. There we go. Perfect. Right. If we look on this planet here, we've got 3 bases. And we're not too worried about them. We'll be fine. So let's get this blueprint down. If we can build it, hopefully we can. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There we go. Straight away we can put it down. And which way do you want to orientate it? I suppose it really matters, does it? There we go. Right, we'll force that down. We need the power stations running first, really. Let's get this one going. That's why we put the fuel in there. So that goes in there. And actually what we want to do is a couple of those in there first of all, don't we? There we go. And everything else should get running from there. And what this will take fire ice in. So we've got fire ice on this planet somewhere. And we also want to build a couple of these. That's why we have to speed up the process. Look at that. Drones for days. Perfect. Right. And what do we want to do? We want to put some missiles in here. That's what we're primarily going to be using as ammunition. And we didn't bring any of those little fighters with us, but that's fine. New engine, thank you. If we get in here, we can call these bad boys in. Let's get thousands of those. Remote demand. They should be coming in from our home base quite quick and easy. And we'll fill that up with those. We'll also want to put some ammunition in there. Oh, that was the other thing we want to do. Is that filtered? That should be filtered. Yes, that's filtered, and that one is also filtered. Excellent. So we can put those in, and that should cover us quite nicely. Once they arrive, we'll put those into the bases, and that should be good. And look at that, we're right next to where the crystals are that we want. That is excellent, even better. Okay, so we're low power. We still need to get some more power in here. That's fine. What we can do is put some of these down. There we go, a little bit of touching up around with the things, but that's pretty much everything. Grid load's not too bad. It's struggling, but it's getting there. Right, we'll get rid of that one. We don't need that base. So we've got one base, does the whole lot. And we're now defended. We've got power, we've got weapons, we've got everything we need. Now what we need to do is get some fire ice off this planet somewhere, which shouldn't be too hard to find. There is some here somewhere. Or not. We're going to be down this end, isn't it? There we go, right at that end. Right at the northern tip. That's where the dark fog is. That's fine. They're not a problem. Okay, well we don't need it. We can use other things. I don't know what though. There is coal here. It's not a lot of coal. There's the coal there. We can get that and use that.
Upgrade complete.
Let's turn that into coal. There we go. Oh, we've got our little ships, look. We just clear that. Now we've got our ships we can put in here. If anyone wants to come and attack, then they're going to have to fight through there. Perfect, look at that. Guns and ammo. Perfect, everything we need. Excellent, right. We need to go get some mining going, but the first thing we want to do is mine out some of this, because we want to build a photon miner. If we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it here. We're going to have a bloody good try, though. Okay, right, so we've got some crystals going in there for the moment. That will help us. They'll go back home, and then we can use those when we get home, because we will need to build these photon miners. Right, next thing we want to do. Signal tower. I want to put one of these out here, and then we want to put one of them over here. And that will be nicely protected by the missile bases. Lovely. There we go, right. Nice little missile base just there. Not too many missiles, but there'll be enough in there. And what I'll probably do is grab some of those little ships out of here. No, not in there. They're in this one. Oh, we need to get the coal coming out here as well. There we go. Right, that'll be the coal going in the power stations. Excellent. Right. Grab a couple of those. We'll put them over here to defend. There we go. Right. That should be nicely defended for when the attack comes in, which seems like it's imminently going to do.
Mineral depleted.
Maybe we should go and introduce ourselves before they start. It's a level 1 base. It's not very big. I wonder if we can annoy him sufficiently. Oh, I know what we could do. Oh, I was going to say we could put a thing over there. Signal tower, but let's just go in there and get him. There we go. Collect some stuff on the way. There we go. Not much left of those. Go and do this one as well? Let's go and do this one too. One as well. They're not very dangerous, are they? Not anymore. There we go. Perfect. Right. Third one. May as well. Let's go and knock them down a little bit. Here we go, boys. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. No threats anymore. They'll come back, but not too worried. Excellent, right. I think we're done there. So now we're going to go home. We are going to go home to go and build these photon mining ships. Or platforms. Okay, there we go. That's where we need to be. Anytime now. Let's get ready to rumble.
Warp engine activated.
There we go. Short hop and a skip back home. We'll get straight down there. Okay, so what do we need to build these things? We needed... Well, they're very slow, aren't they? They're not building too quick. Wow, they are slow. And they're all proliferated as well. We need to do them faster. Maybe we need to set up another stack or two of them. Right, okay, so we want those chips, don't we? Let's go and find them wherever they are. I think they are this way. They're over here. There we go. Excellent, that's working much better now. I think there's more hydrogen coming in. Not as much as I'd like to see in there still. It's quite limited. We might have to get some more gas giant mining going, which I didn't really want to get involved with, but it is what it is, unfortunately. We need it for these. We do need... Okay, we've got a few in there. We'll take what we got, because we're going to need them here on this planet. So what do we need? Where are we? Buildings, spotlight miners, and we can build 2. Okay, there's 3 more, and we need more chips after that. So let's get the 3 we've got, and we will use them here wherever we can find a spot for them, and get rid of some of these belts and these miners we don't need anymore. We've actually depleted pretty much all the ore on this planet. Start there with the coal is nice and easy one.
Replication complete.
Right, say goodbye to the machines. Won't need these no more. Get that out of the way first, and then we shall use... There we go, right. So, we might actually need 2 of these, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, we could probably use 1 and 1. Yeah, there we go, there's 1 there. And then we'll just chuck that one down as an extra bonus. There we go. And do we want to use drones for this? I think we'll use drones. Yep. I think that should be good. Drones should come in, supply that. Excellent, no power, that's fine. We'll get that on there now. There we go, there's the power. There's your power. The drone should come to collect. I hope. We'll find out. We'll let that run for a few seconds. And while it's doing that, we will connect this one up. I wonder if it's not collecting because there's no need currently for it. Okay, we'll leave that one there anyway. Let me grab some more of these chips while they're doing that. One. That's not very good. Yeah, Casimir crystals is the bottleneck here. More hydrogen needed. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. They're coming to fill it up now. Excellent. Right, they're collecting. Excellent stuff. So we need more of these. We need a machine that's going to build them for us. And we need loads. There we go. Luckily, I stored some of these up earlier. For reasons. Now we've got tons of them. Isn't that handy? Why are we using them here? Ah, okay. So... Right, we've got an entire supply there. Casimir crystals. Why are they not being picked up? Okay, just going to put a quick buffer in for these graphite things because there's so many of them there. It's holding up the supply of hydrogen. We need that sooner rather than later. So we'll pop those in there. And that should get the production here going. And that should start these getting used up, which is good. Well, they'll start getting used up until we use them for something else. That's the research really we need to keep going. So, let's keep researching. Okay, so, I found this station here. Absolutely rammed to the rafters with Casimir crystals, and I forgot to put those in it. So, it's just been sitting there. Talk about banking them for later. So, there's tons of hydrogen in there. There's everything in there. Look at that. So, yeah, probably should have upgraded all this. Why didn't I do that earlier? Have a go, see if we can do it now. And we just want to upgrade the facilities, don't we? There we go. Right, at least someone's getting some. Take that as you like. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. And this is filling up with everything else we need. Good, good, good. Okay. Casimir crystals will help build chips. The chips will help build everything else.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. More logistic speed. And we've got enough here to build a few more. We don't have enough crystals though. That's fine. We know where we can get those from. Somewhere where I've put them on one of these planetary bases, I'm sure. Which I don't appear to have done. Oh, nice, silly. Okay, we've definitely got at least one where we can call some in.
Replication.
Right, okay. We're going to call the Casimir crystal or the Grating crystals in on here. So remote demand, there we go. That should be coming in any second now. Great. And what are we actually using those for otherwise? They were going to build Casimir crystals, weren't they? Yeah, we're okay for the moment. We'll look at those later. I want them mostly for building these things, though. So I kind of want to get a little factory going.
Depleted.
Yes, we know. It takes 5 inputs. That's a lot of inputs, isn't it? Wow. We need its own space station, its own interstellar logistics station just to do that. Okay, we might just end up doing them by hand for now, just temporarily. Right, there we go. Got quite a few coming now. There's thousands of them, in fact. Let's get a few more of these built. We'll do 18. Let's do all 18 then in that case. Excellent. Good stuff. Right.
Flight mode.
We will need to go and pop over to one of our other little planets and start placing them down. Let's get out of here.
Cruise mode. Mineral depleted.
Yes, we know. Everything's getting depleted. We're running out of everything currently. Now we have the ability to go and fill up elsewhere. Where do we want to go? We want to go here first. There's plenty of resources here. And we want all the iron and all the copper to go back home from there.
Cruise
There we go.
ended.
Right. We have landed. Or the Eagle has landed, if you prefer. Great movie. Very, very good film. Definitely recommend watching it. Okay, right. Let's get the titanium first. Let's just start planting these miners down wherever we can find space. There you go. One more for the stack.
Upgrade complete.
Ah, there we go. More space fleets. Does that mean now we can have 3? It does. Look at that. We're even more powerful now. Look at this. And ground forces, we've only got 2 still. Fold or unfold? Oh, okay, look at that. Yes, we're doing more space fleet expansion at the moment. That'll help us with the hives. Excellent. We'll let that carry on. Okay, this one's slightly different. The reason being is this one's actually supplying a factory here with the raw materials. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually get a belt coming straight out from it and have it going straight down there into the into this. Hopefully, it should split it. Let's just get this ready to split. That should be quite good then. So we'll put one there.
Depleted.
Yes, thank you. One that way and one this way. It's making the magnets and the iron to go in to build motors. I think that's where we had a bit of a delay on our motors. Want to make sure we get that covered nicely. Good. That should fill that up quite well. Look. Press that in there. Perfect.
Flight mode.
Yep, there we go. So that should fill it up quite good. These should get filled up here. Go through there. And then these are building these guys, which are then building these turbines, which we seem to have a shortage of back home. And I think that's because we haven't been building as many as we probably should have. There's iron going in there still, which we don't really want that to be doing. Let's get rid of these. Okay. Believe me when I say I've covered every piece of iron ore that I can, except for this little tiny patch of 2,000. And I don't know where it is. It's got to be one little tiny thing somewhere. But that's fine. We've still got tons of the rest of the stuff. I'm not going to worry about the copper for the moment. We seem to be okay for copper. We've definitely got copper back home we haven't even exploited yet. So we will look to get that later. But for now, this is our iron ore we've got. This is filling up very nicely. So much so the power's actually running out now. We seem to be quite lacking on power. As you can see, look, we're depleting our energy supply. So, I think what we're going to need to do is look at how we're going to power this from the future. Because what we're doing at the moment is these things are taking up absolutely massive energy. And I think that we don't want to build a DYSON sphere in this system. But we do need to power everything here before it runs out. So I will have a think about that. I'll have a think about how we want to do it. For the moment, we've got the iron and the copper going through here nicely. That's all filling up good. Love it. Okay, and then the silicon, which is just basically expired now. The silicon's run out. We'll turn it over into titanium, so that gets more titanium going through. But I'm pretty sure I built somewhere a factory for solar panels. There we go. Let's go and get that and get some solar panels down.
Flight mode.
Okay, so I've just built myself a little blueprint of solar panels because we are going to be using quite a few of these. And we've got quite a few as well, so I'm going to just put them around various places where I can. And hopefully we'll get sun where we need it. And it will charge everything up where it can. We'll end up just going around here ourselves and filling these in, I'm sure. Okay. They don't have to be perfect, they just have to be in various places of the planet. It doesn't need a foundation, so let's just paint it then. There we go. Doesn't have to have a foundation. Let's argue about it, that's fine. And we can probably build one here as well. Okay, that's fine, just build. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a few of these going, we should have the drones coming out and taking all of these off of us. There we go. They'll build those fairly quick, but we can actually just help them out. Chuck one of these down. With no power. That. Wasn't even worth it. They built it before they even had a chance to do it. Excellent. Right. A bit more power there. Let's go this way and do a few more. we go. There's a good use of our new power distribution system. One of those connects up to everybody there. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And our power is actually coming back online to a decent level. So I think that was all. I know we've got one more over here we built. Look at this. Got some more in here. Hope we have enough solar cells. Oh, we've got tons. Absolutely stacks. And this should be all good and already connected. And everywhere we go, whichever way the planet's facing, should always have some of these in the sun. Up until we get better power sources like artificial stars, which we'll get to at some point. There we go. Look at that. Our power's back online. Isn't that good? Fantastic. Right. How much silicon are you getting? You're still cooling in quite a lot. Okay. That's good. It's very good. I don't think we need so many of these panels now, but we'll grab 500 of them, and the rest we'll put back in there if we can. There we go. There we go. Right, so we pretty much filled this place up with the photon miners just to get the iron. So the iron should be filling up nicely now, going back home. There's tons there, and there's tons of ore going into the base as well, which will be in the other station, which is that end of the planet. There we go. That's all getting filled up. That's all going home. Isn't that good? Love it. So if we go home, we can check it and see what it's doing. We're going to go home via our other planet, so I want to make sure we've not missed anything there. Okay, so while we're here, the reason we actually built this is because this is building the glass. And this is the glass that we need to send home to build our plasma crystals. And it builds this stuff, plane filters. So that's what we're using for the plasma crystals to build these chips. So we're all good. This is where it's all being built and where it's being created. We've got an absolute multitude of stone on this planet. It's like 11 million stone. But we're all going to be good here for a long, long time with this. Although, I'm not sure what it's missing. What did we lose? Water. We've been missing water. Oh, well, we've got some of those in there. That's why. Look at that. Keep forgetting to fill these up. Never mind, we're full there now. That's good.
Flight mode.
Okay, right. So we've set up a little machine here. Not proliferated, unfortunately. I didn't really have the time to proliferate. Don't want to spend all day doing it. I just want this to build a stack of these and start putting them out here. I don't know how many it's going to get through. It'll build a few. Build enough that it needs. And it's very, very slow, this machine. It takes a long time to build. 3 a minute. Quite a way. But that's fine. We'll leave that to do what it's doing. And while it's doing that, I'm going to have a little bit of tidying up on the planet. And I'll come back to you once there's a few more of them in there. Okay, I've just realised we've got a little dark fog planetary base threat at the top here. That's in our new little resource place. I think we might have to go over there and have a little look. Do we need to take anything with us? I think we've got plenty of weapons. We should be okay. Might be a good idea to try out a new fleet. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 3 fleets now, haven't we? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Yeah. I think. Well, the core's destroyed at that base anyway, but let's go and have a look. I'll be back once I'm there.
Cruise mode. Warp engine deactivated.
There we go, right there. Look at that. Right on our planet. Which planet was this? Was this the one where... Oh, yeah, look at this.
Cruise
You know
ended.
what? I wasn't too worried about it, to be fair. Got more than enough defences here. More than enough. The beauty of it is now we're back here. We can start using our new collectors. Our new miners. Where are they? Yes. Pretty sure I'm not going to worry too much about them coming and attacking us. Let's do that. Excellent. Just turn that one off. And that should do all the rest. Excellent. Yep, all full up. That should get put through there quite nicely. Ah, we don't have any of those. Let's pop those in there. And let's put some of those in there too. And they'll start collecting. Fantastic. Right.
Flight mode.
What do we have down here that was doing this? This was the coal, wasn't it? We'll leave that as it is for the moment. Let's see. What else we got? Silicon. Yes, we should probably take that too. What actually we've got on this planet that we use? There's tons of stuff. Titanium, iron, fire ice is there. Yeah, we should definitely go and destroy these guys. Right then, let's go get them before they get us.
Mineral depleted. Dark fog spaceport destroyed.
Perfect. Lovely stuff. Right, let's go and do the others as well, just to be sure. Might as well get rid of all of them.
Dark fog clusters launching an assault. Dark fog spaceport destroyed.
Oh, they're launching an assault as well now. Right. Well, they were. Where's this one? Is that them? Is that it? Not much there, was there? Let's go and destroy their base, just to be sure. Guys, in you go.
Dark fog spaceport destroyed.
Excellent. Right. Nice and easy. Your 2 units incoming? Whereabouts? I don't think there's going to be any units of dark fog on this planet anywhere. Okay, looks like they got wiped out wherever they were. Fine. Okay, I don't think we have to worry too much about dark fog on this planet. I think that's them gone pretty much. Right, so what else have we got on this planet? Fire ice. I don't think we're going to worry too much about that. Let's get back home. Or maybe we'll take a little stop off on the way.
Cruise mode.
And, oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Oh, we don't want to go and annoy that hive, do we? Let's see if we can get to the black hole from here. Let's take a look. See what's there. I think we've unlocked the distance. Checking these other things out as well. Right, there it is there. 6 light years. We could do that. Go and have a look. Ooh, lots of stuff there. Wow. Okay. Why are there 2 hives? What's that? That's an alpha and that's a beta. Ooh. I know that's beta because I learned that from Resident Evil. Not learning too much of the Greek alphabet myself. What is that there? 1 planet? Wow, look at that. They're not going to let us get that easily, are they? Okay, we're not far away. Hopefully we don't warp straight into one of their hives. Looks like we're getting quite near to one of their hives. Let's go.
Warp engine deactivated.
Oof. Okay. How close are we? Still quite a way out. Oh yeah, we're sort of at the top of the galactic center, aren't we? Okay. So we're still quite away from there. That's not quite close, is it? Not very close. That's one big hive. That's huge. And then there's a second one behind it. We won't be going anywhere near that anytime soon. That's massive. That's probably maximum size, isn't it? I would think. Can we click on it and look at it? Yeah, I don't think we want to go anywhere near that, do we, really? Ooh, okay, there's a lot of them. Right, let's go past and have a look. Oh, wow, there's loads. Okay. Whee, okay. Not too close. Let's get to here. Oh, we shredded something. Bloody hell, there's loads of them. What's that? Something else shooting at us there as well. Plenty of ships left, that's fine.
Mineral depleted.
We want to try and attack it. Wow, look. Loads of them. Absolutely stacks of them. Jesus. I don't think they like us on their planet. Okay, we've got titanium. The other stuff we're looking for, it's those mining things at the magnets, unipolar magnets. Where are they? Where are they? There we are, right there. 500,000 of them. Yeah, so there's only 500,000 on the whole planet, and they're all there in that base. I don't think we're getting our planetary base down anytime soon without some better weapons, but I think let's go and introduce ourselves at the very least. Just to say hello. That's it we got here. What's this? What base is this? Guardian camp. It's only level 2 planetary base. There's just lots of them there. That's fine. We're just going to have a look. See what we can do. Famous last words, as usual. Okay, there's lots of them. They are shooting at us. Wow. 4th of July. Or 5th of November if you're in the UK. A lot of stuff dropped on the floor. I don't know what any of this is, but we'll grab what we can. Might be some dark fog energy in there. Stop shooting at me, please. Thank you. This would be a good place to farm the dark fog. There you go, we can destroy them. They're not that hard. We've got plenty of energy left still. Shields are good. We aren't dying just yet. There you go, look at that. Destroyed their base core. Easy. Whoa, now I've antagonised that one as well. Not so easy, perhaps. I don't know. I think we definitely want to come back here with some better weapons and a better base. Better base idea. I'm not running away. I'm just seeing what we can do about putting stuff down and where we can put it. Core at the top. Okay, yeah, we've got stuff here we could get attacked by. If we could build it quick, we could build a planet base here. I don't think we've got enough to build it at the moment, though. New planet base. No, we haven't got everything we need. We will get our backside handed to us here, but the important thing is we're here. We've had a look. We've had a little tickle of the dark fog. Can we see if we can get any of those unipolar magnets while we're here? Probably not. Oh, space fleet level 5. I mean, more space fleets? Look at that, it does. We've got 4 of them now. Excellent. Excellent. Right, I think let's get out of here.
Cruise mode.
Let's see what we can do. Probably need to get back home. Should we have a little look at the black hole? Yeah, it's going to have a look at a little singularity. A bit of interstellar fun. Why not? Go check it out.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, a bit of a bad experience with the black hole. Got stuck in it and I couldn't get out. I had to use the last of my energy to warp out of it. So, yeah, it was a bit scary. I think I was going to get back out of there again. Right, I think we need to get home.
Mineral depleted.
Yep, minerals depleting again. So let's get the hell out of here. Interesting to go and see it. No mecha energy. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Right, start charging up again, boys.
Cruise ended.
Yay, we got back home at last. Wow, that was a mission. We've run out of power a couple of times on the way. And it wasn't a pleasant experience. So yes, that was not great. Still running out of chasm crystals again, I see. We still don't have much in the way of chips to go into our research. That's going to be a bottleneck. So I think between now and next episode, I'm going to carry on building up the rest of these.
Flight mode.
Let's see if we've got any more of these going. Got 15. That's not very many. What did we run out of? Crystals again. DL. Takes a lot of crystals. Okay. We'll keep building more of those, and I'm going to cover the entire planet in those. And we'll have every miner made out of those. I'd also need power, but I'm also going to have to get hydrogen. So we're going to have to build the hydrogen collectors, aren't we? They should be easy, though, looking at those. Yeah, probably going to need to build quite a few of these as well. Okay. I'll probably need a factory building those. That's easy, I can do that. Should be simple. Famous last words. So yeah, that was an adventure. That should fill us up for today. And next episode, I don't know really what I want to do. I think maybe we need to look at upgrading, tidying up, and seeing where we can go from there. But I think really, the DYSON sphere is the next thing. We want to go and look at a system where we can actually go and build one. But I think the nearest one we've got to us is not too far away, but we should be able to reach it now. There we go. I think it's that one. We'll have a look. We'll figure that out between now and then. Yeah. We'll come back and we'll look at that next time. So yeah, hopefully my throat will be better by next time. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you again. So feel free to give me a like, give me a shout, subscribe if you want, whatever you fancy. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next episode. You take care. Thanks very much.